I'm Brian Posehn. You may know me from my stand-up comedy or from the TV shows I've been on, like the Sarah Silverman program. I love comic books, metal, and anything nerdy, except furries. They're gross. But that does include Dungeons & Dragons, which I've been playing with the same group of my funny friends for a decade now. So we decided to record us playing the game and turn it into a podcast, and we call it
Nerd Poker. Dungeons & Dragons with Brian Posehn and friends.
Blaine!
Ken!
Sarah!
Sark. Don't forget Jerry.
Now with more
Dan.
And Steve.
and less Sarah, Jerry, and Sark. Hey, it's Brian Posehn, and you're listening... Jesus.
Leave it in. This phlegm has a silent G. Roll with it.
Ugh. Hey, it's Brian Posehn, and you're listening to Nerd Poker. Dungeons and
Oh,
Dragons
sorry. Can we go back to one?
with Brian Posehn and friends. Hi, farting friend.
Hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
I was just saying hi to Blaine, but hi also Steve and Dan.
Hi.
No Ken this week.
But we love him just the same.
Yep.
He's got the Ebola, but it's the temporary kind.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
It goes away. We gave him a shot. You know what?
We gave him a shot of Ebola, which is weird.
Yeah,
Well, you know what? That's called antibodies. It's feed a fever, starve an Ebola. And if you have multiple sclerosis, fucking do shots.
Drink the pain away.
Are we starting?
Yes, let's go. No donors this week because I didn't go
It's
nowhere.
the holidays.
Yeah.
No one went out anywhere.
No, when I'm at home with my wife and child, nobody runs up and gives me $20 with shit written on them.
That would be weird.
Yeah, no 20s with dicks or things.
No trace penises sent to you.
Nothing,
No
no
trace
messages
dicks.
about
Nobody
tracing
walks up
dicks.
to you at Greenblatt's and goes, hey, sign my taint.
Nope, the closest that happens is I see Trace Atkins doing the Wounded Warrior ads. And
I saw
think
some of the
tracing dicks.
I saw some of the fan art on the Airwolf site. It's really funny.
Do you see the pixel art? That's great.
Yeah.
I love that one.
Yeah.
It's funny. We have great art people that listen to us, right?
Yeah, the whole time.
Great art.
Yeah, I
people.
tried to say artists, and I said it came out art people. Sorry, everybody. I'm
I like
on.
art
I'm on.
people.
I'm on
He's,
heroin.
He's a
used
good
to
guy.
read him every morning.
I'm art people.
Let's get in.
All right. Hey.
What happened? What was it?
On our last
Do we
episode of
beat the
Nerd
Giants
Poker,
yet? Do we?
Is it colored giants?
We were fighting red giants and chopping off dicks, and then
We rode a boat.
Yeah, we got some nice mulched
ride.
rat to use as currency in our new destination.
yeah. You. If you weren't listening, on our last episode, our intrepid party found the boathouse of a rich red giant. This is just pre-dawn, I guess. They kind of hot-wired a little cigarette boat that was a little too big for them. It was like a 2-year-old on a big wheel.
Yeah.
It's adorable. It ran on giant rats and a wheel.
also adorable.
Yeah, they're so squeaky. And they're all voiced by Patton, which is strange. But you guys motored
One of
out
them's
into the
Janine.
bay. And, it was Janine.
She was the Frenchie.
Oh, you're thinking of...
Oh, yeah. She wasn't a rat. What am I talking about? Sorry, Janine. You're definitely listening to this podcast.
Are we talking about Operation Dumbo Drop?
Was she in that?
She was.
No, for real?
Yeah, with Marlon Brando. You guys motored out into the harbor, and
damn it.
you saw a.
It took 20 years to write that joke.
I've been waiting. You guys were motoring across the harbor, and you got caught in the north side wake of a huge flotilla, or flotilla, if you don't know how to pronounce Spanish. It went by. It was this huge. It was a gold boat, right, or was it silver?
It was the gold one was like it was a huge.
Yeah, it was a huge gold flotilla. And it went past you, and it caught your tiny little boat up in a giant wake wave. And your boat had been kind of spent. You had gone way beyond its range. The rats had been ground down into a weird sort of rat peat moss, which is very beneficial to your garden. And but right now your boat is being rocked sort of at a weird angle. You're being buffeted around the inside of the ship, and the outside you're on the decks and stuff. You can see land to the north. It seems like if you've ever been on a ship before, that you're kind of coming up on some sandbars and some underwater type shit that might upset like an Italian cruise liner, as you were. So everybody start off by rolling a dexterity check.
Fuck.
Lyra got a 6.
Lyra does it. And I guess, Steve, can you drive Winter tonight?
I also got a 6, right?
That's another 6, so Winter's okay. Oh, and can you also drive Hug?
Hug, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's already driving Winter.
Yeah, sorry.
Here, you want to just roll
Sort
again
of confused.
while Brian picks his most metal of dice?
15.
15. What's Hug's dex?
That's fine for Hug. I know he's got a higher dex than that.
This is the one that's so metal it's hard to read.
Nice.
Yeah. 13 or 18?
13.
Yeah.
You're good.
Okay, good. Yeah, you're fine.
It says 70C. What does that mean?
You guys get a
Seventh seal.
You get seriously buffeted. The ship just water every place. It gets kind of caught at a weird angle, and there's a huge wedging. There's a grinding, scraping sound, and this boat sort of gets just spit into a sandbar. It's very very unpleasant. Oh, can I get some of your dice here?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm borrowing.
Don't touch that one.
Oh shit!
Oh, God.
Oh, I touched it. No,
Oh,
no!
God. Oh,
look.
God.
Oh, now I'm a toad.
Do you need any
was-
10s? I have a bunch of extra 10s.
No, it's cool.
All right.
Guys, get a 20 and 2 5s. Hug takes 2 points of damage.
Nice.
Winter takes 2 points of damage.
Oh, not
yeah,
nice.
that's for that nice comment. Lyra takes 4 points of damage,
Holy shit.
Bullshit.
and Dag takes 3 points of damage because
Fuck you.
he's bigger. This is just you guys getting slammed into decks and stuff when this ship comes
had
to
had we ever recovered from the last
Yeah,
adventure?
I think we had a full night's rest, so does that qualify us for full hit points? I know I got one for my potion, but
You know, I'll say that at the beginning of this one, while you're on the ship, that you guys, your adrenaline jacks your hit points back up to normal. So,
sweet.
yeah, let's just say that you're going from your regular number by now.
Okay, cool.
Anyway, that's it. Any questions, Steve? How you doing?
I'm all right. Thanks, Blaine.
Dan, how
Thanks,
are you?
Easter Bunny.
Did you guys have good Christmases?
Delightful. I got video games. Lyra is
I got
super.
one of these.
I got a rock.
That looks sweet as hell. Is that Iron Maiden?
I'll say.
That's Iron Maiden phone case.
Well, I got the phone too.
Is that Eddie?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his name.
He's my friend.
Eddie.
Lyra's super pumped about that Golden City. She's got fucking gold behind her retinas now. She wants to.
So you just
loot
want to
that
get to
whole
El
area.
Dorado, right?
She does, and she's excited to have people off her tail. She wants to get some
Quality time in with the other guys.
No, listen, you motherfucker.
Hey, look, it's all good.
Lyra
She
kicks
wants to
Winter hard in
see
the dick.
A doctor about a gender reassignment.
No, she doesn't.
Reassignment.
Actually, no. I think I need to get a gender reassignment so I can play Lyra properly.
I want a genital
Let's
evacuation.
kickstart that.
If you guys could just start a Kickstarter for my gender reassignment and not tell my wife.
got a genital,
Let's get Dana tear the dick off of me. And, is that what they call
Oh,
it?
I already did that. I just need to get the women parts. I ripped my dick off in my sleep in a bout of self-hatred.
I rip
you
my
thought it
dick
was a
off, but I just
badger,
pretend that I'm asleep so that
I
if
have
my
these
wife
dreams
wakes
every
up.
night that there's a badger eating my dick, and so I just look down and I think, oh my god, it's Badger from Wind in the Willows. Why is he biting me? From Wind in the Willows, right? You guys have
Sure.
Wind in the Willows blowjob dreams like I do?
What the fuck is Wind in the
doesn't?
Willows?
Do you know Wind in the... Why am I getting angry about Wind in the Willows?
If you know the Mr. Toad's Wild
that's
Ride,
cool.
yeah, that's what he's
Right.
from.
if that ride blew you,
Ooh.
yeah, there you go.
I just caught up on Fables. You guys.
I
have
went in
read
there.
Fables?
I fell off.
My
read it for
wife
years.
and I went to
For Christmas, somebody
Disneyland.
sent me like 6 years.
One of our
worth
first
them.
dates, we were on bad ecstasy. We went with a bunch of friends to Disneyland, and we went to we got on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, and we went into the. If you've never been on it, spoiler alert. It takes you into hell.
Yeah.
There's a little cartoon hell that you go into, and they have these heat generators in there, and the door flies open and my glasses steamed up. Like I had just seen like a sexy lady in a 60s comedy or something.
Cartoon, yeah.
Little windshield wiper suddenly appeared.
Exactly, yeah. I wanted those weird Spencer's Gifts things. But yeah, that was my Mr. Toad's Wild Ride thing on bad ecstasy. My glasses steaming up like I had just had horrible sex in a weird child's ride.
That's funny.
Move in.
Are we gonna?
Are we starting?
Are we gonna maybe?
Let's do the show.
Are we gonna maybe?
Hey, it's Brad Passaic. You're listening to...
Hi, friends.
Hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian. Are we gonna level up, Blaine?
Donors.
No donors.
No donors. All right. Anyway, so you guys are on the slanted deck of a listing ship that's wedged into a sandbar. It's
Winter gets out and starts having sex with the wet sand.
Oh,
Gross.
make a sand dick.
so you guys get out. The water isn't really shallow enough for you guys to
Stand.
stand in. So the sun's not up yet, but it will be up soon. It's starting to get kind of a little bit lighter, you can tell. So that's what's happening then, I guess.
We got anything we can make like a little mini raft with, or anything just to keep dry, or should we just try and
How
swim
far
ashore?
from regular shore are we?
It probably
Like 100 yards.
Not
or something?
swimmable.
you could swim. I would make you make a few rolls. You might want to. I don't know how much equipment you would be able to take across with you. You'd have to tell me what you're taking.
Fudge. Did we ever figure out what that cappuccino machine was on this boat? There's something that looked like a cappuccino machine.
I think Bill Cosby made frappes for his what? Huh? What?
Stapostachio. It's a Stapostino machine. Rudy.
Aww. We make jokes about him so he can never find peace again.
dead and the flappable in Rudy, Theo.
I guess it works if you keep saying Rudy and Theo.
Rudy, Theo, Vanessa. Claire.
I'm
Was this dead kid?
take it that means it's just a cappuccino machine.
Yeah, it's just a cappuccino.
Is there any kind of life raft or like life preserver in the D&D sense? Any kind of flotation device on this craft? Is there any kind of smaller craft that we could push?
A dinghy. Is there a dinghy?
Say it again in that real creepy voice that Brett did.
Dinghy, Theo.
That's not what I meant, but I like that one. That's
Oh,
creepy.
the one that sounds like a rapist? That
yeah,
one?
exactly.
Is there a dinghy?
No.
No, the one that sounds
is
like
there-
a,
Is there a dinghy?
The Theo one.
the one that sounds like if an Aqua Teen's Hunger Force character that is just like devoured one of the characters or something.
Is there, I don't know. Is there a dinghy?
He sounds like a
tell
wizard.
ya.
He sounds like an evil wizard.
I tell you, Pilgrim. Is that Aqua Teen Hunger Force? I tell you, Pilgrim.
Steve, can't you just remember that one voice that you always
Is there
do?
a dinghy? Is there a
No, there's no dinghy,
there a
but there
dinghy?
is a behind the controls. There is one of those weird horseshoe-shaped benches, and the bench has weird pads on it that look like those weird flotation cushions.
Those foam.
Yeah, they're giant size, so maybe two of you on each one. You could probably grab them and throw them into the water.
And we'd all be able to share.
You'd be able to all sort of like kick like you're doing in a
Let's do it.
three-legged race or something.
Let's do it.
All right.
Glad we looked.
Everybody roll a dexterity check.
No.
I'm just saying.
Lyra 12. She's
Lyra
fine.
12.
Arf.
Jesus.
My head.
This is for hug. 14.
Yeah. And this is for Pris. Oh, and that's for you?
16 for me.
All right, cool.
Oh, boy.
All right, good. Dag?
You can just put it in the middle.
7.
All right. So Lyra and Hug and Dag are sort of paddling their way across the harbor here. And then you notice that you can't see Winter.
Oh, man.
Winter is... What do you...
I look for Winter.
Yeah, Winter's not anywhere to be found. You look around, and Winter, I'm going to give you a round to tell me what you're doing. You're not... You can tell that you can't swim, that you're sort of tangled up in your clothing a little bit.
I'm already in the water. I jumped in with them.
Yeah, you jumped in, you tried to catch the cushion.
We just can't see him because it's dark. It's not because he's underwater that for him.
Yeah, there's some flailing going on. So you're half elf, right? You can see there's some flailing maybe 50 yards behind you.
I start swimming back towards him. Was he sharing the flotation device with me? If he was, I'll pull it back with me. But
I would think that you were with Winter, right? Or Hug?
Hug was...
Sorry?
Sure, Hug.
I mean, I don't want to tell you what to do. You tell me what you were doing.
So Hug's missing too, right? Or he made it on
No,
the
Hug's
pad?
fine. Hug's on the pad, and he looks over and goes, that's weird. This
I'm
pad
gonna
seems kinda heavy."
I'm gonna ask I'm gonna ask Dag to maybe switch over to the other flotation device, and I'll try and swim this one back.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just clinging to one of the one of that ladder that goes off the back of a boat that, you know, when you water ski and you can climb back in. I'm just hanging on to that now.
Oh, okay. Are you
Guys.
checking your messages? Trying to
Yep.
look cool? Okay, so I want Lyra to roll another dexterity check.
17. I am a 17.
All right, cool. You swim up and you see Winter. Winter, you see Lyra swim up to you, but you're a little panicked. So I want you to roll a dexterity check with a minus.
8.
Okay. All right, you're fine. So Lyra, you sort of you grab Winter. You start swimming back towards your cushion. Give me another, both of you. Lyra, roll a strength check.
What is that?
3.
I'm good.
All right, yeah, that's fine.
You want me to roll some?
Yeah, why not?
1.
Yeah, you totally nega botched your strength check. So you accidentally break Lyra's neck.
What?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's really funny. No, I'm kidding. So you all start swimming towards the thing. Dag and Hug. You sort of get to the point where you can feel the sand underneath your feet.
Okay.
You get up onto the shore.
Gotcha.
Awesome.
Very opening of Baywatchy.
All right.
You guys get up to the shore, and that's it. You're all
In slow motion and tossing our hair side to side as we run across the shore.
Music by Glenn A. Larson.
He did the music too?
Did he? Yeah, he did a lot of music. He did the Rockford Files theme.
What was the parody show with Tim Stack, the Baywatch parody show that he did? Remember that?
Oh.
Doesn't matter. Okay, so we're on the beach. We're very happy to be here.
Yeah, do we see any civilization? Or?
No, you're in Florida. We'll be right back.
Let's look for some bath salts that we can harvest.
Yeah, you guys will get rich making bath salts.
Look
in
for a
Florida.
Hooters.
Don't listen, Florida.
Yeah.
No, seriously, don't listen.
Yeah, it's all right. So you guys are on land. You're sort of soaked. You see the weird dark purple line against the horizon, which means that the sun is coming up. So it's very, very break of dawny right now. And you can't see anything behind you. It's still dark back on the harbor. But you traveled a good distance, many, many miles across this body of water. You're not quite sure where that huge boat was going. It looked like it was heading east, back towards that big opening that lets into the continent. But anyway, right now you're on the beach and you're panting.
There a nearby tree?
What time of the day is it?
It's like
Dawn.
dawn, yeah.
Yeah, dawn.
Oh, right. You did say.
I've had pretty good luck climbing trees and just looking. I think maybe I'll.
All right,
try
there's
and
a little
scope
more,
out.
a little more beachy. It looks like it's a little more flatlandy. This looks a little more marshy, I guess.
I say let's just look for a trail or something.
Yeah, the Ballina wetlands kind of thing.
Okay.
Maybe a trail that runs along the beach so we can still look, because we still want to find another port city, right? Like we still want to get back into the water to get to the. We have to cross the water again, right? To get to the Golden Land.
No, you can get there from this. You just wanted to get to the north side of the continent. Like the continent was split by this body of water. That you
And we want to go farther northeast?
northwest.
Northwest?
Yeah.
I say we just plot a course northwest and look for a trail or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys go northwest, y'all die.
What?
Thanks for listening, everybody. That's the final Nerd Poker.
We've all died.
I'm going to wake
3
up in bed
times.
next to Suzanne Plachette. Good night, everybody. And credits. We're done, right?
Yeah, sure.
No, that's
Who's
Rockford Files.
Rockford
theme?
Files.
I'm kidding about you guys dying. You guys are still alive. I was fucking with you.
Good.
Thank God.
I was freaking out.
Thank God.
So, I'm going to figure that you guys are still a little worked up. So,
Yeah.
you get to you sort of walk west a little bit. The sun's coming up a little bit more. You see an area where the land kind of rises up, and you go up. You find there's just a little area. It's kind of perfect. It looks like there's little plateaus here, like you're in a delta, and you love to fly in at shows. And there's these little islands that look like buttes or whatever with trees and stuff, very Dr. Seussy. And you scramble up one, and you can't see any sort of movement. You look around with your half-elf eyes. You can't see any life forms or anything. Just birds and noises. It sounds very normal. So you guys, you crash under this tree for a while. You're just very, very tired. You all get your hit points back when you wake up.
Great.
And you know what I would like to see is I'd like to see you guys all at level 5 for a change.
Yay!
So I want you all to crack your books and figure out if there's any changes to what's happening with you guys. I feel bad that Ken's not here when this is happening. But
Yeah, I have no idea.
Ken wasn't there for Christmas for me when I was a kid, so fuck him.
Absentee Ken. All right. What section am I looking for? Because I have the book on my iPad, but I'm new to looking this stuff up. Or should I be looking for just thief abilities?
Hey, while we
class?
figure out what we're doing, we're going to take a little bit of a break, and we'll be right back with more ABC's Wide World of Sports. Hey, we're back, and Brian is rolling his 5th level hit points. What'd you get there, Brian?
10.
Of course you did.
Yes.
So Dag has 10 more hit points, which means he can drink 10 more shots. Am I right, ladies?
Shots.
Get him out.
Shots.
Everybody has leveled up to level 5. Whether you believe it or not, they've been through a lot, these guys. A lot of they've learned some lessons. They've learned that growing up doesn't mean just getting bigger. It means getting a little larger inside.
So I roll a 10 also for hit points?
So you're a fighter? Yeah. So
I'm a rogue.
rogue. I don't know. You tell me. I think it's 10, right?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm looking at my book, but it's a PDF, so it's all...
And I have no info on my character because Jerry never gave me a character sheet. So I'm really
Why don't you roll a 4-sided
making this.
and then just
Here.
Four.
Yeah.
add that to your 2 hit points.
I have a complete set of dice.
2.
2. All right. Winner gets 2 more hit points.
I'll just leave all my
We're going to
dice.
let Ken roll up his own hit points. When he gets back, I would feel bad about that.
Oh, yeah.
So Winter adds 2. Lyra?
What am I rolling? How many sides?
But I'm adding 2 to what?
Your hit points.
I know, but I don't know what my hit points already were.
Oh, yes.
I don't know, if it- like a
15?
I want to say 14 for some reason. We'll figure it out. I'm sure
So 16.
if we could get a fan who's been listening,
16.
listener
16,
to Nerd
huh?
Poker,
Am I rolling?
call in and tell us how many hit points Winter actually has.
Am I rolling a 10 also? Am I rolling a 8?
Roll a 10.
All right, I just put that down. 2!
All right. Well, Lyra just rolled 2 more sweet hit points. Normally it would be more, but she's just very worried. Just not getting a lot of sleep. Just worried.
I feel like if she's level 5 and she's got 21 hit points, she's really just... Come on, Lyra.
Yeah.
Come on. What are you going to do here? All right, so we got our hit points up. Now we get to bump our stats or something?
I don't think that I don't think your saving throws change if you're a fighter. They don't change until you actually, yeah. Here we go, level 5, they change.
So that's me.
Yeah, that's you, and that's also Lyra. Against paralyzation, poison, or death magic, it's 11. Against petrifaction or polymorph, it is 12. Against rod, staff, or a wand, it is 13. Breath weapon is 13, and spell is 14. And if you have a problem with that, take it up with TSR Hobbies and Dungeons and
Rod,
Dragons
Staff, or Wand
Volume
again? What-
a second edition.
Yeah, well, can you...
What was Rod, Staff, or Wand again?
Rod, staff, or wand is. Oh, sorry. You know
That's
what
12,
I was.
I think.
Oh, sorry. You know what I was looking at. The magic users. I'm sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Paralyzation, poison, or death magic. Back to 1, everybody. Is oh no, it is 11, 12, 13, 13, 14.
11, 12, 13, 13, 14.
Yeah.
Got it.
Magic users are still the same: 14, 13, 11, 15, and 12.
One more time. 14, 13.
37, 9, 62, 4,
Come
and
on.
4.
Come on.
That's number wang. It is 14,
Yeah.
13 against petrifaction or polymorph,
Yeah.
11 against rod, staff, or wand. So fuck you, Harry Potter. Breath weapon is a 15, so you have some Mentos, and spell is 12.
They go in armor, and none of that changes.
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
And no abilities change.
Well, you're a little wiser, I think, and you're a little better with people. I think you've learned a little something about yourself and a little something about others. I think you learned about recycling. I think you learned about the importance of the biosphere.
We learned about the shapes of dicks.
Yeah, you've traced a lot.
They're all
This guy's
different.
back.
All different.
You learned that that red giants are fire-based, and you noticed that when you have killed occasional blue giants, that they are electrically charged.
And we've learned that if there are, in like a small space, too many kinds of giants, it can spoil the broth.
Yeah, too many giants.
Too many giants.
Too many giant, too many giant, too many giant.
Thank you for doing a knockoff so we don't have to pay for it. Hey,
Yeah.
oh, that's it. Sorry.
What? What do you want?
Do we do anything else? Are we leveled up?
Are we back?
What do you want?
I think we're back.
are we?
Hey, want to get started? Hey, welcome to Nerd Poker, everybody. I'm Brian Posehn.
And we're back.
These are my friends. Hi, Brian.
Hey.
Hi, Blaine.
All right, so we took a nap. It is midday, right?
Took such a nap.
I'd say, yeah, 1 or 2, you guys wake up, make some coffee, you're hanging out, check your messages and stuff. You wake up and you're feeling fine, and I'm going to say you all sort of like get up at the same time. You eat a little bit of rations, You sort of dry out. You kind of start to take stock of things, and you look out onto the harbor that you just came off of, and you see way off in the distance some smoke.
Across the harbor?
Yeah,
I'm going to
way
say
off in the distance.
that is definitely some red giants in pursuit, and we should head farther northwest. Put some distance between us and that smoke.
Yep, sounds good.
I'm in.
All right. So you guys, you notice that the way you are going right now, that you're on little tiny islands, and you have to sort of scramble down the side of the island, swim to the next thing, and scramble across that. So it's not the quickest way to get around things, but it also conceals you very well. So you figure you probably have maybe if you wanted to get inland where there's actual land, you're maybe a half a mile out. That's right, R2, a half a mile out.
What's the call?
Let's head towards land. Let's keep doing this so we get to actual land.
Yeah.
All right. You guys kind of keep moving around. Lyra, you keep an eye on things out in the harbor, and you see that it's turned into 3 smoke stacks that you can see. They're getting a little larger and closer.
Is it a color?
No, just smoke. Black smoke.
Just move. Let's try and put some distance.
Move, X-Lax.
So you guys keep moving around. Give me everybody give me a strength check.
Like this?
Yeah.
19 for Winter.
All right.
I'll roll for Hug.
Box.
3.
All right.
Sorry, Winter. Ooh, 19 for Lyra.
Oh.
Not good.
15.
All right. And your strength is high, right, Doug? Yeah. So Lyra and Winter, I guess you guys are just not feeling it or whatever.
We're not in the mood to walk.
Yeah, it's just you're the scrambling and the swimming is really taking a toll on you guys, and I guess it's just like when you get back from Vegas and you're sick for 3 days. You're just not feeling very well. So do you all want to stop moving? Because you feel like if you keep moving, it's going to hurt you.
How close did we get to shore? Actual solid shore?
You're still, you're still a couple football fields away, I guess. But you're also in like some nice, if you could go on vacation here, you would.
I think Lyra is going to turn around and say, "My friends, we have run very far from these red giants. We've been in pursuit. We are no longer in their home territory. I say if they want to come for us, let them come. Let us not run and be afraid. Let us stab them in their crimson taints and let forth flow the blood of a dumbass giant who dared follow us when we have the purest of frost and blades."
All right.
Wow. That was inspiring. I'm totally down.
All right.
I'm in.
Yeah, they didn't hear you. They're all asleep.
Yeah,
you guys all fall asleep.
Doodle.
It's like Bill Murray and Meatballs. I'm totally falling.
It just doesn't matter. Where's Chris Makepeace when you need him?
Yeah, fuck it. I say we take.
I'm in the valley working at a Dupars.
let's
Great pancakes.
let's set some traps. Let's fucking meatball it up. Let's make some cover. Let's make a little dirt bunker we can hide in. Let's set some tripwires with some big fucking pits and stuff. And let's
These islands, like the space between these islands that we're swimming, is it enough space for one of those boats to go in between?
It looks like the closer you get to land, the narrower they get. Like it all broke up. Like maybe if you were further out, they could probably get closer to you. But
So they're going to have to get out of their boats to.
Yeah, they
come
might
to
have
us.
to do that. But because it looks like the cover of a Yes album right now.
Houses of the Holy.
It took me a second to remember what a
different band.
Yes album was.
That's a Zeppelin, Steve.
I know, but
Get ready to
the
get
House is a
flamed
holy
online.
album cover.
Oh, yeah. So,
Yeah, but still.
let it go, Brian.
I don't know. Yes,
Are we like
albums.
are we near the side of a hill or something? I say let's set up a pit.
Folks on the streets of a Midwestern town.
Let's set up a pit that we can hide in, and then if they come at us, we'll fucking cut their Achilles tendons.
Into the pit.
That's from Tormato, by the way. Yeah.
Tornado is what I say.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Steve. Is everything a joke to you?
I saw Yes in the 80s, and you know what opened? Looney Tunes.
Really?
Yeah, they showed like 20 minutes of Looney Tunes.
I was like, wait, what band is called Looney Tunes? I
No,
don't.
they showed
that
a
true?
bunch. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. When I saw Yes, I
Wow.
swear, that's what the opening. It wasn't advertised as that, but that's what they did. They
What the
just showed
Aquabats would do.
20 minutes of Looney Tunes.
I saw John Anderson open for Elvis Costello. No, I'm sorry. I saw. Was it Elvis Costello or was it King Crimson? I think it was. I think it was King Crimson. John
saw
Anderson
King
opened
Crimson?
for King Crimson. I saw Crimson twice at Merriweather Post
What was that
Pavilion.
like?
It was pretty good. Very good. Robert Fripp would come out in a tuxedo, and he would just take this weird bow, and people would go nuts. And then Adrian Belew was just making insane noises with his guitars and
Guitar.
effects. Yeah, and Tony Levin was fan-fucking-tastic. And
playing
Bill
those-
Bruford was just...
Stick finger things. Was he playing with that?
Yeah, his stick. It was ridiculous. They were all very nice.
When we saw Rush, didn't they open with South Park cartoons?
Yeah. I think so. And then, well, they always
And there
have
was an
something.
intermission
Yeah,
and-
and they do videos. Like they had Paul Rudd and Jason
Oh, that's
Segel do
right.
a thing from
Nice.
Love
from
You,
that
Man.
movie. So they showed that for a while, for like 2 years, 2 tours, I think. They always have something, and then they'll do their own videos where they're like funnier than Dave TV, but they've kind of got that quality of David Lee
Yeah.
Roth wearing a mask, you know,
Yeah.
like they do. Because when Alex
I got
Lifeson-
an idea.
you know, Alex Lifeson thinks he's way funnier than he actually is. I love him, but yeah.
You know who else is like that? Henry Kissinger.
Really?
Yeah, thinks he's hysterical.
Not that funny.
I've done a few open mics.
I think Getty's funnier than anyway.
Funnier than Henry Kissinger?
Sure.
I guess not being the architect of a war, I guess maybe will help.
I don't think Geddy Lee has nearly as much blood on his hands as me.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, he's probably fucked his way through some Bolivian hookers.
Oh.
Wait, what?
What? I'm talking about Henry Kissinger. My God, it sounded like I was being attacked by harmonic grasshoppers.
Yeah, let's try and hide it. Just prepare a pit. We don't have to hide in it right away, I guess, because we don't even know they're going to land. But let's get ready in case they want to come after us.
Okay.
All right. Lyra sort of sets up some sort of weird paranoid shop, and she kind of sees the smoke is getting a little closer on the horizon. The sun's getting a little higher, and you guys are just sort of trying to figure out. You
Our
can't move.
proficiencies don't change at all, right? Back to the you know.
No.
None of our proficiencies go up.
No, I think you guys might. You're just better at what you do.
Okay. Oh, somebody had asked a version of that, right? Okay.
Yeah, maybe they go up on every level. I'm not really sure. What
take a
am
break.
I, the dungeon master? Oh, we have to take a break.
Yes.
Are we back?
And we're back.
Oh, we're back? I'm sorry.
we're back.
I didn't catch that.
And we're back.
I'm back.
And we're back.
I'm back.
You're back.
And
We're
Somebody on Twitter asked about the. So anyway, you go to Paris, France, because we've been doing that for months.
Yeah.
And somebody didn't know what it was from.
It's Steve Martin. Listen to Steve Martin albums if you've never heard it. Let's Get Small
Yes.
and Wild and Crazy Guy are pretty good. Comedy's Not
Right.
Pretty is fantastic. But Let's Get Small.
Yes, that's what that's from.
Let's do that. I'm so mad at my mother. She calls me up the other day. She was borrowed $10 for some food. I said, hey, I work for a living. And he would back off the mic on that part. It's like you would know it by heart. I had a shirt with the iron on, Best Fishes.
Oh, wow.
And on the back in iridescent rainbow letters, it said, excuse me. Because I was in Stone Harbor, Maryland.
On the back?
On the back.
Oh, mine. I just had I had a powder blue T-shirt with the Best Fishes thing on it, and there's a picture of me sitting on my bed, and I look so goddamn happy. Like, look at my shirt, but I'm not pointing to my shirt, but it's my face is pointing to my shirt. You know what I mean? Like, Best Fishes. See?
It's fantastic. He's got a fish in his suit. I heard he took multivitamins, and they turned his hair dark again, and he stopped taking them.
Really?
Because his bookings dropped off.
His bookings of what?
His comedy shows. Because when he was like a young dude with prematurely white hair.
So you're saying way back then?
Yeah, way back then.
Oh, okay,
and like,
cool.
So he took vitamin supplements, and his hair turned dark again, and his bookings dropped off.
Of all the like him and Eddie Murphy, the dudes that quit, I think I'd rather see him try it again.
I'd love to see him again.
Oh my
It'd be
God,
like
yeah.
seeing the Pixies doing another.
Well,
show.
yeah. And you see him like he'll intro one of his banjo songs, and you're like, oh, but what if you just put the banjo down?
Yeah, I've never gone to one of those shows because I hate the banjo so much. But
Yeah, I don't like that kind of music, and I think he's still funny.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like he'll like that's what I mean
he's
when
great at it. He was always great. And then when I was a kid, he was super proficient at it. But I never enjoyed it.
That's what I mean. Like, so he's like introducing his song, and it's like really funny and charismatic while he's introducing it, and he's like getting into like a bit, and you're like, oh, there's like a layer to this. And there's and the punchline is your song. The punchline is you just play us, and you're just like, what could you be doing right now? You could be doing stand-up comedy. Why didn't you just do smaller venues, Steve?
Why can't you just play some Puddle of Mud covers?
He does, actually. That's an album he put out.
That would be amazing.
Well, excuse Mud.
Oh boy. Do you need to tell off?
Yeah, I think I pulled something out of that
Super
stretch.
sweaty.
I
Yeah,
followed
you need
through
a-
on a fart trying to get that joke out. It's like reaching for a can. I got it. Nope, I ain't got it. All right.
What do we
And
Yeah, so you go to Paris, France.
go to Paris, France.
I believe I had dug a paranoia ditch while these guys smoked cigarettes
Yeah,
and
you
stared
dug
at me.
a panic ditch. So, and you guys were just kind of hanging out. So Winter and Lyra, you're sort of like, you have huge bags under your eyes. You're really kind of almost paranoid. You guys are getting a little worried about Lyra. She seems to be a little upset. Winter, you just kind of doze off. Dag and Hug, you sort of resign yourself to just sort of resting and keeping an eye out, trying to make a game plan. You're sharpening your swords and stuff.
Yes.
Waxing down your surfboards. You can't wait for June. And you, so but Lyra, you shimmy up a tree, a truffula tree that's on your little,
I do, yeah.
your little island, and you see there's three of these little boat things coming towards you. Mm-hmm. You can tell by this point that these are red giant patrol boats. But it doesn't look. You're not worried. You feel like you're far enough inland that you're not going to get fucked with.
They're not even going to
They're
really notice
not
us.
going to be able to see you.
Cool.
You know, they might find the wreckage of that ship. It's like you're.
But we're far enough away from
logically,
that it would be pretty hard to track us unless they had dogs. So
What, big red dogs, like the kinds you guys?
we've already killed a bunch of. So like it doesn't
I'm
matter.
sure you probably got all of them.
I believe we killed 73 dogs.
Oh,
So I'm not.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, I'll go down and tell those guys. Say I'd suggest we just pack up and keep moving because I don't think this patrol's even going to find us.
Okay.
Cool.
Jesus.
Just hit my leg on the bottom of the table. Not cool.
I was looking at Brian when you did it, and Brian reacted as
Yeah,
if
it's
he'd
like-
just gotten kicked.
Oh, he almost did a spit take.
I know. I didn't know what happened. Brian just looked like he'd been like ghost
Always
punched.
been inappropriate with people hurting themselves. I've
Here's
almost gotten fired for when I had day jobs and people would fall. I would
are you okay?
uncontrollably. No, I wouldn't say, "Are you okay?" It would just end with
Oh my
laughing.
God, that dude's on fire.
I was working at a pizza place in the mall, and this woman during Christmas time ran by so fast, and she tripped on an invisible skateboard and went completely parallel to the ground and lost all the bags as she was midair, and then came on her back, and then or landed on her back, and then the bags.
And
hit
someone else came
around
on her back.
Yes, I ran out and came on her back while she was falling, but I laughed so fucking loud.
You know,
Maybe
sometimes
pointed.
people getting hurt is funny sometimes.
And that woman's name was Maya Angelou.
Whoa.
R.I.P.
I didn't know she lived in Sacramento.
She did.
She's probably
Lived
doing a
right
week up
off-
there at the
right off
at
Watt
She was
Avenue.
doing- she
She's at Laughs Unlimited.
was at Lexington, yeah. Citrus Heights.
She's
crashing
doing
at the
a
condo with Hobbs.
poetry reading at the Cattle Club.
All right, so you got us Paris fans.
Anyway, you guys are in Paris, France, and action.
You guys, you would not believe the spit takes that you're
Yeah,
missing.
Brian
right now.
just filled his pint glass with phlegm.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas, everybody.
I'm gonna re-drink it. I love you.
So yeah, I mean, I guess we just move across Dr. Seuss Flatland, and we spit in each other's pint glasses, and
All right, so you guys, Lyra, you see that these boats are getting a little closer. You see that there's sort of
we're jetting north, right?
Northwest,
or
right?
northwest. Yes.
Towards the Showa.
yeah. You
We
guys
said
are
we were still moving.
yeah. You see that the boats kind of one goes west, one goes east, and one kind of keeps coming closer to you guys.
cool.
So, but you guys, after jumping up and down, scrambling up the side of these little islands and stuff and swimming, you guys get to what looks like some mainland. And
Awesome.
when you get onto the mainland, the first thing that you notice is there's a tree line, and the trees are just sort of a blue shade. Just kind of everything looks blue. And not like subtle blue, like cartoon blue.
Yes.
Great. Let's move.
As long as it's not red.
All right.
We've
Blue.
killed
And
some
then
blues people, though,
we
before,
want
right?
red. Red's easy to kill.
Yeah, we've killed blue people before, though, too, right?
Yeah, actually, your sword worked decently well. It's just it was
You don't get as
provided
mu-
some resistance.
Right.
Yeah, you get a your frost brand definitely gets a bonus with
With red.
yeah,
But with
fire.
the blue, I remember like you like did damage, but it went plang and like bounced off of guys. So
okay.
like you might want to be careful you don't like lose it and stuff. What's that squeaking noise? What's happening? Is that us?
It's the other studio.
Oh, the other studio. Oh,
They have a dog in there?
it sounds like like
Yeah, they're doing a podcast where a coyote eats a bunch of chihuahuas.
that sounds pretty
right.
amazing.
Is Chris Hardwick in it?
Talking eating chihuahuas.
All
right. Hey, you know what? I can tell by the clock on the wall we got to be getting close, right?
To what?
The end of this, right?
14.
Yeah,
Really?
no, we've got some time.
Oh, Jesus.
We've been back from break for all we did was talk
my
about
God.
spitting in glasses. I don't think we've done anything.
Oh, my Molly's wearing off.
Lane's hitting the wall, folks.
So,
It's really hot in here.
oh man.
So take off all your...
Take off our clothes, guys.
I say, yeah, we head for the tree line and we look for.
Yes.
Drink your water, Brian.
So good. Like, he just... some impressions. You just close your eyes and the person's
Drink
right.
your water, Brian, and don't talk back to me. The Theos, Rudy, Blaine, you, and Dan, and just. All right.
Hey, Mr.
So we have
Cosby.
15 minutes to go.
Hey, Mr. Cosby.
Do Noah and the Ark.
The floods and the fishes and the two of every kind.
Do Bill Cosby's 7 Dirty Words bit.
It's what?
It's famous. He does the 7
Seven
Dirty Words
Dirty
bit.
Words,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can't say cunt fucking horse not on the TV, Theo.
It's true.
Poo poo in the pee, cunt. You can't say it.
These are all direct quotes from Bill Cosby.
14 minutes.
Fuck that guy. 14 minutes.
All right,
Remember
so
that Bill Burr bit where he's
in
Philly and
Philadelphia.
he's fucking eating it
Yeah, they hated him.
I love
and
that
he's just
tape.
counting off.
Yeah,
If
he
you
does
guys
how many
haven't,
minutes
How much
are
time do I
left?
have? 10 minutes?
Google.
Ooh,
I think
what do I have?
it
9
was,
minutes?
It's an Opie and Anthony show, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so amazing. He
Yeah.
hate fucks that audience.
And they love it.
Totally wins them over.
Well, yeah. At first,
and
yeah,
then when
he
they
taunts
started
them.
liking him, then he's like, "No, fuck you, people."
Yeah, but he's like, "You Philly loving motherfucking
Yeah.
pussy."
Have a statue to a guy that's not even real. Fuck your sports teams. Yeah, it was.
I'm doing every last one of these minutes. I ain't gonna leave this stage until every one of you.
And my favorite was just the countdown in between all the fucking.
He
We
would
got
he would
4 minutes.
rant for 60 minutes solid, and then just cap it off with 3 minutes left. 3 minutes. It's so great.
Great video.
You gotta watch it. It's a huge audience of like 10,000 people just screaming and throwing beer cans.
Yeah, Philadelphia is probably one of the worst places on earth.
Because you're from there.
But I've been there. And,
They have roving
I've seen it
packs
with
of
my eyes.
teenagers who
It's
just
a
mug
horrible,
people.
horrible
It's
place. The people are all
Yeah.
right.
I will-
It's a
I'm
shithole.
not going to get behind you on this one.
I used to, work.
I'm gonna say I have a lot of friends from
I know
there.
people who got mugged. Yeah.
People are cool there. It's a shithole.
I went to military school there.
What, Mercersburg?
No, Valley Forge.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't you
Where they
lose
filmed
your feet
Tap.
with Washington?
Where they
the
filmed
place
taps.
though where there was like some.
What was
group of-
military school
group of
like?
people
The worst.
And why were you? How long were you there?
2 years.
Did you
12 minutes.
Can you sum it up in 12 minutes?
Did you like lose a radio contest or something?
Yeah.
Fourth caller goes to
You go
military
to like
school.
a tap
Oh,
school?
I heard you talk
What?
about
Was
this.
it like
one time,
taps?
yeah.
It was where they filmed taps.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what was Tom Cruise like?
He was.
Sean Penn's still hanging around in character.
Tom Cruise, go to the Wawa and give me some.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you think about sending your children to military school, they could turn out like
don't.
Stephen A.G.
Or Bill Cosby?
or both,
The same.
because they're the same person.
No. No.
11 minutes.
Well, you're a serial rapist in that you will fuck up some Count Chocula.
Yes, I'll
Yeah.
rape some cereal. Whew, boy. Delete that.
All right, back up to 14 minutes. Back up to 14 minutes.
14
Tonight on
minutes.
Jezebel.com, Steve Agee admits he's a rapist.
The serial rapist. No, I meant cereal with a C.
He said in a Bill Cosby voice.
10 minutes.
Oh my God.
For the record, listeners, I have made at this point 3 attempts to make the party move forward.
You really have.
We're going to.
You
We're
really
gonna
have.
do it. We're going to do it. Let's go.
Let's get back to
Into
this.
the blue.
Let's get back to this military.
Into
school.
Blue,
the wild
the world is blue.
yonder.
What are you, the screaming blue messiahs?
No, it's fucking Tom Petty.
It's also the screaming blue messiahs.
Sure, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wild blue yonder.
Oh.
The wild blue yonder.
How many Blue Messiahs are there?
They also had that song "I Want to Be a Flintstone," and they had the bald dude that was a singer.
Oh, REM. You're talking about REM.
No, for God's sakes, Dan! I'm talking
Midnight
about
Oil. Bald guy?
No,
Beds are burning.
Oh, I'm not thinking of Midnight Oil. I'm thinking of Screaming Blue Messiahs. For God's sakes, they have bald
Presidents
guy.
of the United States of America, bald guy.
No, it's a different bald guy. I'm thinking of the band called Screaming Blue Messiahs with a bald guy.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody say
So
Dr.
anyway.
Feelgood.
Dr. Feelgood.
No! No, not Wilco Johnson. I'm thinking of the guy from the Screaming Blue Messiah. Somebody say Conrad Janis.
Conrad Janis.
He's not in a band, for fuck's sake, Brian. Pay attention.
Tom Giannis.
No, I'm not quite sure what Tom Giannis looks like. No, he's got a hat. He's got like a Kanga cap usually.
Treat Williams.
Yeah.
No, he looks like Todd Glass.
Let's run.
Peter Coyote.
Let's run and hold hands.
Let's run into the blue abyss.
Ken Burns.
All right, you guys start making your way across these things. You get into the you get onto the mainland. You head up into the trees, and it just looks like a nice area. It's not really heavily forested. You don't see any roads or anything. Looks like you're just in sort of some blue wetlands.
Cool.
What should we do? Keep moving.
Keep moving.
Yeah.
Which way are you gonna move?
Northwest, I
Towards the
guess.
gold, right?
Give me that gold.
So you're gonna
Gold.
try to go north a little west.
Lyra starts picking at her cuticles nervously
need
and
that?
looking around for people to pickpocket her.
Need that.
Yeah. Let me grab
All right. What else?
my penis here.
Okay.
Oh, weird. Put that.
Hey, how weird is Coachella?
Steely Dan.
Steely
Dan.
Dan.
and AC/DC. AC/DC, you gotta admit, I love them, but that's a weird call, right?
is
For
a
that
weird-
audience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm just going to see Captain and Tennille.
Drive
You know-
like Jehu.
Yeah. I mean, that fit. And then I felt so old because none of the other bands.
They just must go at some point with all music festivals, just like, how do we get that old people money? That's more important, right? You guys, more important than being relevant? Let's get some of that old people money.
Hey, you know who spends money here is these
No,
kids'
but I
parents.
wouldn't go because I don't know who the other bands are.
Exactly.
The only
Well,
ones
that's what I mean.
know
Like,
are
I think they're trying
yeah.
to just do this melting pot bullshit where they're like, all right, just gonna get some more money.
It's a weird lineup.
Yeah, and then like DJ Fork is on before, whatever the
that
fuck. No.
Last time I was at Coachella.
Last year,
The-
Bill
the
Cosby was at
fucking
Coachella.
DJ thing, the whole DJ
That is a
trend.
fact.
No.
Last time I was at
Yes.
Coachella.
I'd rather watch like a morning DJ get up and perform for fucking 45 minutes than watch some asshole just spin records and play
EDM,
techno.
yeah.
You mean like a
and
DJ
fucking
in
throw his
morning?
hand in the fit. Yeah. No, I mean a guy come on.
Oh my God, I can't
take
believe
phone
it.
calls, throw to ads.
Yeah.
Like a fucking morning zoo. A morning zoo guy do 45 minutes of morning zoo material. I'd rather watch that than some asshole
Farts
fucking,
and slide whistles.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Don't want to work. Just
We've got
wanna
the
bang on my
world's-
drum all day.
The world's
What's morning?
longest
It's Friday.
felch coming up.
Hey, it's Farting Friday.
Flush.
Call in with your farts, and we'll send you to Fridays.
Oh my God! Hey, there's some new news coming out of Ferguson. Hey, wait on the wait till you hear the story here. You guys are crazy. I can't even get this out. Let's go straight to the fart chopper.
I hope I get to do some of those.
Hashtag guess all
soon.
women.
All right. Go
So-
to Paris, France.
So you guys, you're in Paris, France, and why don't you guys why don't you guys talk amongst yourselves, sort of try to make a game plan while I figure out what's about to attack you.
Well, that's what I was trying to do, yeah.
We should maybe eat.
Okay.
Eat.
We got for food.
Lyra's thinking maybe we should try to befriend one of these blue giants because the red guys seem hostile, and the blue guys, when we were invading that town, seemed a little hostile. But I think unless you guys have just a general aversion towards them, maybe it might be worth going.
I think they're all going to hate us.
Probably. I feel
Is
like
the feeling I've got.
the general feeling I got was they're like a genetically hostile life form.
Yes.
But I'm wondering if they might be easier to manipulate.
What, did they seem dumber? I don't remember.
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm wondering though, like if part of the elemental thing is maybe the red giants are going to be more hot-headed, and the blue ones might be just more mellow.
Hot-headed giants.
Because I totally get that they're all evil,
keep figuring stuff out. Like,
I figure Lyra's probably like chaotic good or something. And these guys are probably all some kind of evil, but I'd be into trying to manipulate one and trick him or something into like giving us some of his shit or like robbing him or giving away some of his secrets before we just straight up attack him.
I like it. How much time?
20 minutes.
3.
Wait, we need more.
We got 3 minutes left. But what are you gonna have happen in 3 minutes?
Well, we're in swampland.
lot of
I'm
dicks and
hoping,
start chasing
big old swamp tentacle is gonna grab a Dag by the wiener.
Oh, swamp
Trace it.
tentacles. Come on, Dan, please.
Come on, you guys never been jerked off by a swamp tentacle
Am
before?
I so predictable that I would have you guys attacked by giant jerking off swamp tentacles?
Yeah.
No, you see a little flock of birds off in the distance. You know how sometimes at dawn you see birds that like pipers. They walk along the beach with their big long legs and they stick their beaks down into the thing and they sort of siphon up little life forms, whatever, and eat like that. You see some of those, they're adorable. They're like running up and down the beach. Like the water comes in a little bit, and then they kind of run out.
Dodge it, yeah.
Here they come, walking down the street, like in the monkeys when they run fast motion.
Oh yeah, I like that part.
But then they get a little closer, and you see that they're blue. They're all sort of shades of blue.
Cute.
And they're maybe 12, 15 feet tall, and they're coming right towards you.
And I killed him.
Yeah.
Are they really that tall?
Yeah, they're huge.
How many are there?
Let me see. 5.
Let's eat one.
Let's fuck them all up.
Yeah, they're.
I don't want to eat them. I just want to kill them.
They look like they're approaching us in a hostile manner.
They're not in a hostile manner. They're just sort of like making their way up through the.
You think those
up the
things could eat
shore?
us? You think we look like food to them?
10 to 15 feet tall is not good. Like any animal that's larger than us and dumb, I assume they're going to at least like fuck with us.
Yeah.
But I'll go ahead and straight up approach him
I'll watch.
without my sword drawn and just walk right up to him.
Are you gonna walk right up to one of these?
I'm going
one
to
of
cut
these
off their beaks and throat fuck them.
I'm going to ready my magic missile in case they attack him.
Okay, so why don't you roll a 6-sided
Or
die?
attack her.
I'm having Lyra roll.
3.
Okay. This thing sort of walks up to you. It doesn't look like it's really changing its pattern. It's just sticking its beak in, doing some chompy things, and then doing the raising its head up and swallowing, getting closer and closer to you. It's getting
It's a little eerie that they don't
like it.
look at us, but
yeah. So what do you want to do?
spookily indifferent. I'm going to try and walk past them.
Like really
See if I can walk amongst them and through them to the other side of their group and see if they even react to me.
Okay. Let me see.
What a psycho. You're a psycho for doing that.
She's light enough on her feet. I feel like I got a decent chance of dodging if they do something. I'm definitely doing it cautiously, but
Yeah, you sort of seem to manage to dodge your way around. Sometimes they would. This bird would drill down into the sand around you. Not that it was trying to aim for you, but it would come sort of close. But you're sort of dancing around.
kind of ignoring me.
Yeah, they're ignoring you like wild animals.
I'll say if you guys want to kill these, it's fine, but I don't think they're any threat. If you want to keep going. Honestly, I just want to start gauging how evil these animals are that are giant. Like if they're always going to just fuck with us.
Yeah. Well,
I'm totally
that's
cool
smart.
killing them, but
no, fuck it.
I want to just get a sense. I bet they could be a fun fight, but
Let's move on
yeah.
and call it. Right?
Sure. What do we have? Like 15 minutes?
Well, yeah, if we cut out all that horror that we did earlier.
Is this next week's?
Tomorrow, yeah. This
Oh,
one's
okay.
tomorrow.
So I am at Atlanta Improv this weekend
Oh, awesome.
with Ngaio
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
He's fantastic.
old friend of ours.
Can I tell you my
We all
favorite
love him.
Ngaio bit?
Which one?
I don't even think it was a bit where he was. We were living in San Francisco in the '90s, and he was like, you know what? An ounce of marijuana is $400, I guess, at the time. He goes, an ounce of gold is $380. If I would have bought an ounce of gold, every time I bought an ounce of marijuana, I would have pounds of gold in my house. That puts it in perspective, really. Pounds of gold.
He said that 30 years ago, the amount of pot he smoked.
Yeah, that was in the
then.
fucking 20th century.
Yes.
You could probably scoop his lungs out and get high.
Sure. Anybody else got anything they want
Tonight, I'll be on At Midnight with Sarah
nice.
Silverman and Scott
Oh
Ackerman.
man,
yeah,
it's going to be amazing. I'm
That's gonna be a
super
good one.
excited.
Yeah,
it's her first time on the show, so
And you're going to be on, Wednesday night?
soon.
Or Thursday?
Nobody's told me.
I thought you were
You're
on.
not rebooked it for soon?
No.
Well, me and Blaine will
Oh,
take
that's
care
right.
Of
They
that.
said you were never going to be on because of that thing that happened.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that out loud.
I might be tomorrow night.
Me and Blaine
I don't
have
know which show I'm
a couple
taping.
of weeks from now. Me and Blaine have a show.
Oh, at Flappers
Yeah.
in Burbank, which rhymes with sperm bank, which is almost as funny as the word flappers.
And then there's a new issue of Deadpool. I think 40 coming out within the next week or two.
Nice.
And it's got. You ever see those where comic books will back in the 70s or 80s they would team up with like AIM toothpaste and they'd fight tooth decay and those kind of issues. So it's one of those.
Cool.
Where, we go up with this Roxxon, which is a chemical company, and they do gracking.
Okay. Which is like fracking that you
Sort
rock.
of, yeah. But anyway, somebody we know makes a guest appearance in there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is it Tiny Tim?
Yes, we got to write in Tiny Tim.
Fucking finally.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks.
Bye.
This has been an Earwolf Media production. Executive producers Jeff Ulrich and Scott Ackerman. For more information, visit earwolf.com.
Earwolfradio.com